Underlying press article, Wednesday, September 3rd, 2008. The title, Farmer Campaigns Against Governor's Water Plan. Subtitle, Governor Schwarzeneggar, accused of seeking to ship Northern California water to Southern California. Sacramento, Associated Press. Dino Cortopassi is a wealthy farmer who grew up in California's fertile Delta region, and as he tells it, is passionate about protecting it. In recent weeks, he has channeled that passion into an expensive and highly negative advertising campaign against Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Through the ad blitz, which has cost him at least $100,000, and is centered on the capital's media market, Cortopassi has emerged as an outspoken critic of one of the governor's main policy initiatives, upgrading the state's water delivery system. It's a turnabout for a relatively unknown figure who once gave lavishly to promote Schwarzenegger's political fortunes and even has spent time with him smoking cigars. In an interview, Cortopassi said he is convinced that Schwarzenegger, Southern California water districts, and agricultural interests that farm land south of his in the Central Valley are conspiring to build a canal that would pipe fresh water around the Delta. He said doing so would irreparably harm the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta's ecosystem, which he says is just as important to the state as the water it provides for cities and farmers. Sensing a political threat to the region he calls home, Cortopassi moved to attack Schwarzenegger's proposal even before it has been placed before voters. Quote, "I love it," Cortopassi said of the place he has lived all of his life. Quote, "I build habitats with my own money. It's a magnificent place. End quote. A 71-year-old grandfather, Cortopassi, and his wife of 50 years live in the house they built near Stockton after buying their first piece of land. He got to start farming with his father and has built an agricultural empire that ranges from olive oil production to agribusiness lending. He also said he has a lifelong interest in the Delta's wildlife and has created a 750-acre bird habitat. In part, it was that interest, he said, prompted him to act when he learned that Schwarzenegger and U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein were proposing a $9.3 billion revamping of the state's water systems. Their proposal doesn't specifically allocate money for a peripheral canal, but Cortopassi said it would give the state a virtual blank check that the administration could use for the project. He accuses the governor of supporting a peripheral canal as a quid pro quo with Republican lawmakers who represent farmers south of the Delta. In exchange for supporting the canal, Cortopassi reasons Schwarzenegger would get their votes for a tax increase as a way to end the state's budget stalemate. The state has been operating without a budget since July 1st. He has taken out full-page ads in the Sacramento Bee, the latest on Tuesday, and placed commercials on local television and radio stations. An ad that appeared earlier this month in the Bee features shattered glass over the Republican governor's face. It outlines a list of Schwarzenegger's broken promises since taking office after the 2003 recall election, including his pledges to reinvent government, stop the influence of special interests, eliminate waste, and improve levees around Northern California's waterways. Quote, "He's trying to jam through an 11th-hour scheme to build a peripheral canal, a plan to ship Northern California water to his Southern California cronies," the ad stated.